Guys, welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. We've had just now our big update, our first big update of the game's launch. So the game is currently out in a couple of parts of the world if you're wondering how we're playing today. I do have a guide that'll show you how to play as well via the link down below in the description if you're curious. That being said, we have the Beast form Baek Yoonho officially live, a new raid up banner. Pity does transfer over, as you can see. Not that I have very much of that anyway. Actually, game, you know what? How about you have some pity on me and make it easy for me to get him? How about that? But all right, moving on. That was very cringe. Side note, we have a new weapon here. So originally, my recommendation was for people not to really use their soul essence on the black tickets because the black tickets are so easy to get. Now, that was a time-gated, recommendation because eventually, once you've gotten them the first time, that changes because it's not going to be easy to do whenever you progress in the game and you try to come back. They're not going to be in the same locations because you've already got them, right? But now that kind of changes. And I actually kind of regret spending so many black tickets knowing that they're going to start putting new weapons on these banners directly out. I knew there was going to be a new weapon. I thought it was going to be on the Baek Yoonho banner with him. So this is really interesting. Moonshadow. I think this is an original weapon. Correct me if I'm mistaken. So what this does, when moonglow shining in the dark is used, it applies a full moon effect to targets on the moon. When the last attack, let me actually pull it up so I can show you the actual look of it. But this thing looks really, really cool. Let's just see the previews here. Swinging his dagger quickly. It looks really cool. I love the black, white hot, whatever thing going on. I love it. That's the core attack. After creating a full moon covered in, oh my god, that looks so awesome. Covered in clouds, Jinwoo slashes the moon at high speed and causes it to explode. All right, let's see the passives here. When Moonglow Shining in the Dark is used, that's going to be this move here, right? The one we just read. It applies a full moon effect to targets on the moon. So full moon is an infinite stack up to one time. So it's just a one-time stack that's permanent. Increases damage taken by 10%. Increases the user's dark damage. Oh, really now? Oh, really now? That's actually really strong. Without any dupes, this is really strong just by default. What else is it doing? When the last attack of the Moonglow Shining in the Dark hits, it slows down time for 3 seconds and applies 1 instance of lunar eclipse to the target per instance of full moon. So lunar eclipse is, I read them both together. So full moon is only the infinite stack, and then lunar eclipse happens for 3 seconds. And when that 3 seconds is going, they'll take extra damage. You can increase your dark damage. It sounds like it's basically like a shadow step. When the last hit lands, it pretty much triggers the effect of a shadow step, except it's different because shadow step also itself would lower the opponent's defense, so it's not exactly the same. As you see, he kind of is like stuck in the air for a moment at the end of that. I assume that's what's happening there, but nonetheless, this weapon seems really, really strong, and having another dark weapon is kind of interesting, considering that you can make an argument that I think the plum sword is the best weapon right now, particularly if with a budget, right? But the scythe is extremely strong when it starts getting dupes, and they're both dark weapons. So with those two being so strong, and the scythe being really high value because you get free dupes on it, a free dupe? I think you get 1 free dupe. Anywho, this one, you can actually kind of make an argument that you kind of don't really have to feel too bad about this one, but the dark element advantage is really important in this game. Some of the typing is, some of the types are just more important than others, and dark is one that's kind of like interesting. Speaking of dark, Baek Yoonho, we're not going to go over a full breakdown for him. We're going to just kind of hop into the summons. One thing I'll say is, unless they pull a fast one and drop a banner like 14 days into this one where there's 6 days remaining on the Baek Yoonho banner, we won't be seeing Chahain or Alicia. I don't know which one it'll be if they come out together, etc. We won't be seeing them for another 20 days. So we'll see what happens. Let's go in. I don't have my headphones on, so I can't tell the voice cues if she does the or the or whatever she does, right? Anywho, guys, about 80% of you guys that watch the content on the channel regularly are not subscribed, so be sure that you join the 20% and subscribe going forward if you happen to be new to the channel. Let me know in the comments if you did summons for the weapon or character and what your results were. If we wind up getting a copy of Baek Yoonho, I'll do a separate video with some gameplay, and we'll go from there. All in all, though, I am just really excited about the fact that we have our first big update, so it's kind of cool. All right, let's go in again. So we'll see what we can do here. No error in the front. Okay. Maybe I will get some errors here. What's the craziest? Oh, this one kind of didn't even like look red at all in the error part. What's the craziest multi-summon you've ever had? I think I've had one double SSR, and that's it. I've seen some ones that are like 3 or 4, and obviously with the gacha game, that's going to happen where people are going to have crazy variants. Some people are going to have none 10 times in a row. And there's going to be somebody that gets 3 weapons or 3 SSRs, you know, twice in a row or something like that, right? Okay, Dragon Scale Broadsword. Can I at least get Westwind dupes, please, game? If you're listening, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, let me know what you guys have gotten. No errors in the front again. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Lucky here. That one actually had like a redder circle that time. Last time I'm pretty sure it was like all blue. At least it felt like it. Also, it's super late for me right now. I'm kind of tired. Do you guys typically stay up around the time this video is uploading? Let me know. I actually want to know if like it's a good time to upload overnight. Now there are analytics that will tell me that, but the audience is newer because this is a whole new game than what I've been doing for the last several years. So I'm not really sure if I can trust the analytics the exact same way, right? All right, so let's see what we get. Come on, drop Westwind. Oh, that was it. I thought it was the next one. Steel Dagger. That's great. All right, let's go in again. Oh, we are getting an error here. We've got a 50% chance for it to be Baek Yoonho. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Come through with the luck for me. Oh, a double. Oh, a double. This isn't pity. I didn't have enough tickets. This is just pure luck. All right, chat. Unless they trigger pity midway through on this, I don't know. I didn't confirm if they changed it or not. I don't think they did. All right, chat. Post down below in the comments. What do you think we got? And for anyone that was right, kudos. All right, dude. Could you imagine double Baek Yoonho? I would not be mad. I would not be mad. All right, let's go. Oh, is that him? Oh, that's him totally. I can't hear, but I can read the quote. That's totally him. Hey, look at him. He looks so cool. Oh my God, he looks epic. Oh, they did a great job, bro. Oh, he looks so good. This is awesome. What is this? This is not him.
For waiting.
Wait. Oh, this is Wu Jinchul. Oh, I recognize the line. Like I said, I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear. I recognize the line because I just got a dupe of Wu Jinchul as well. I literally just got one on the other banner. Okay. All right. All right. Not mad at it. I actually, you know, funny enough, I actually have been intending to do, so I've said a few times, I need to, and I want to, and I will get to doing more gameplay video. And you guys will see those soon. Well, as soon as Baek Yoonho here, where we do a video for him. But one of those characters I wanted to do a video on was Wu Jinchul. What I'm waiting on is an event to infuse these 2 dupes in him and get the bonus for it. Because he's a silly character. I think he's got a really good support skill, but he's kind of a silly character. Anywho, we'll do a couple pulls over here to see if we can get the new shadow weapon. Nothing to start. Can I get the errors here? If you haven't already, though, for that epic pull, actually double SSR, make sure that you hit that thumbs up. Dude, those double SSRs are hard to get in this game. Orb of Avarice, we will take that. We take those. This just feels bad to do this, but I'm going to do it. It doesn't feel as bad now that I know what they're doing. But I still don't love it. All right. Come on. Come through for your boy. I also... okay. I also don't feel as pressed. Oh, that was the Hunter bow. I thought that was going to be Rider bow, which I would have liked. I don't feel as pressed to rush to get this, though. Because it'll be here, obviously, indefinitely now. Just like all the other weapons, I can always summon here and get it eventually. Eventually, you will get everything there. Obviously, if you summon enough, but eventually, you're going to get it. Let's do a couple more pulls on this banner. And then I'm going to save the rest for Chaheen. We'll do 3 pulls. 3 pulls. All right. Come through, Baek Yoonho dupe. I bet that first dupe is super good. I bet that first dupe is super damn good. Also, speaking of dupes, I think that's a big problem with this game. What is it? Okay, that book. Okay. I think they designed this game with the intention of having it be a game where you get stuff eventually over time. Or you're gonna spend money like crazy to get the stuff now. Most games that are gacha games are designed with those exact same two focuses in mind. Either spend now to speed up progression or take a while. And you could see it throughout this game in various avenues, different spots. But one place that you really see it is the character dupes. The characters need a lot of damn dupes. Because they can do the awakenings, and then they can do the extra, what is it called? Dimensional awakening, is that what it's called? They can do those too, right? If I'm not mistaken. I've never got there with the character, but I'm pretty sure they can. And if that is the case, they use a lot of damn dupes. So that's kind of tricky. Given where the rates are too, it's kind of tricky, you know. So, but that first dupe, a lot of times is the most important one, or on some characters like the second or third one. Looks like I'm not, speaking of dupes, getting any. So okay, cool, we'll take it. Not. You're just gonna shaft me like that? I've got the one more syndrome. We're gonna do one more. I'm actually like mildly annoyed that I used black tickets literally yesterday. I'm like mildly annoyed by that, because it kind of matters more for me as a YouTuber, because I can do a video for you guys, right? So nothing here. Okay, that's fine. I don't really mind it. At least the pity stays, so that's fine. Doesn't reset. Can I get something here? Fake out? Double SR. Okay, I'll take the double SR. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, like I was saying, at least the pity stays and doesn't reset. That's a huge W. But our first SSR of the video was Baek Yoonho, right? So that's pretty good. I'll take it. All right, can we get West Wind? Oh, Jinho dupe. Okay, whatever. Right here.
It's so quiet.
Oh, okay. All right, so 2 hunter dupes. I mean, those are good because when the event rolls back around, right, you're good. Yeah, I like how the pity also just spontaneously goes up for the banners. That's low-key kind of broken. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Like, if both banners are up, if there's ever a time where 2 banners are up, you can like throw everything in one and then say, hey, I want to use my pity on this banner. I mean, I don't know that you would want to do that. Okay, let's do it the other way. Say you threw everything here and you were a multi away from pity, right? Because I'm 2 multis away from pity. Say you were a multi away from pity, and then this guy drops and you're like, first multi, you get him. Because you see what I'm saying? That could be kind of clutch. I like that idea. That's kind of clutch. So like, for example, if I leave it here and wait for Chahain, that'll be a kind of clutch multi video, right? That's kind of where I think that mechanic is working a little better on those banners than it is on this banner. But this banner is basically a permanent one, so whatever. All right, guys, I'll see you all in the Baek Yoonho video. Actually, before we go, I want to see what he does. Actually, let's go over to him. And do I even have the gold to level him? I think I do. It looks like I do. I don't know how much it costs to max a character. Okay, that's a shit ton of gold, man. God dang. Did you guys see in the shop they put a gold pack? So there had always been them for diamonds. They put them for the soul essences now. It's like 500 soul essence. I think on a really, really rainy day, that may be worth it. But like normally it's not worth it. On an extremely rainy day where you really are desperate, okay. But otherwise, no. All right, so I don't know what he does, but we're already putting materials in him. W or not, let me know. By the way, his weapon, just like the one for, I'm tired, I'm blanking on the name. Choi. They also have an event for his weapons. It's a little, I guess, like capsule draw thing, so whatever, but it's in here as well. Okay, let's go back to the hunter. See what he was doing. Okay, where are you at, buddy? I'm tired. I'm like fighting back yawns. Okay. Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm tired. My bad. Ooh, that's kind of clean. I like that. Okay, tears the enemy apart with sharp steel claws, deals dark damage. Okay, that's the core attack. That's it. It just kind of slashes inward at the end, right? Okay, that's cool. All right, here's the basic skill 1. Yoonho cuts enemies into pieces by quickly swinging the steel claws of his hands on his hands. Okay, 1077 of Yoonho's attack. Interesting. 1077 seems like kind of high. 1077 seems kind of high. 14s, okay, maybe just because I'm tired. It seems kind of high, but 8-second cooldown. Even compared to Choi, that's fast. 15. 8-second cooldown's kind of broken. He's definitely gonna have some like cooldown reduction stuff too. All right. So strengthens himself with a white tiger roar. Ooh, a buff skill. Oh, that's kind of fun. Looks like it does damage too. Yeah, damage 192% of the users. So like the damage is extremely negligible. It might as well not even be there. That hit, it looks like. Dark element damage when the skill is used applies extreme attack beast form. Unless it factors in whatever this is. Increases the user's basic attack damage and attack speed by 30%. Okay, so you can spam the basic hits, which would be this thing. All right, just the regular attack. Attack speed going up is pretty cool. Also, increases damage taken by 15%. Okay, yeah, so they're making you a bit of a glass cannon here. Deals continuous damage equal to 4% of current HP every 3 seconds. I assume he's dealing that to the opponent, or is he dealing it to himself? He actually may be dealing that to himself. They're trying to... It feels like that... I don't know the lore exactly off the top of my head if he's unable to sustain this very long. But anywho, it seems like that's what they're kind of doing. Alright, so let's see the support skill here. Deals dark damage when it's used, applies quick attack beast form, increases the user's attack, increases damage taken by 10%. This is a support skill for Yoonho. I have to go back and confirm with these. So with these, would it just be for him? So if he like switches back in one more time, you know, he himself gets this, or is Yoonho getting this? That's for Yoonho. So here's the QTE for when he swaps in for a team battle. Just deals dark damage, nothing really happening there. Divinity, Yoonho scrapes the ground and makes a powerful upward slash, tearing the enemy apart. 23, 46, 45 seconds, 100 gauge. Dark damage, the user's damage increases by 10% for every 10% of the user's HP lost. Ooh. You're low on HP, that's going to do a lot of damage. Interesting. The user's skill damage increases equal to 50% of the user's reduced HP ratio. Okay, so that confirms to me that this is peeling his own life off. That's also a way to combat him being a glass cannon. And I think he's actually really good with that one artifact set that when he's low on HP, that when the user of the artifact set is low on HP, do more damage. I think he's going to just excel with that set specifically because he's designed to function with low HP. When Slaughter of Violent Approach hits, is that the ultimate? Divinity, where's Slaughter of... Oh, Slaughter of Nothing is not a... Slaughter of Nothing is a... Slaughter of whatever approach is not a skill. There's just a skill called Slaughter. So I assume the core attack, maybe it was supposed to say Slaughter of Violent Approach. Maybe that's like some sort of like typo thing. Because he doesn't have a skill called Slaughter of blah blah blah. I assume the core attack. When it hits, inflicts bleed on the target. Oh goddamn. The skill damage the user deals to targets inflicted with bleed with Magic Beast's claws and slaughter increases by 20%. Okay, so here it just says slaughter instead of slaughter of blah blah blah. And Magic Beast claws is where Magic Beast instincts, in ambush, divinity, claws. Okay, so let's go back. So the basic and core attack. All right. The skill damage the user deals to targets inflicted with bleed with Magic Beast's claws and slaughter increases by 20%. Okay, so if they've got bleed, his basics are doing a lot of damage. His basic and his core attack, they're increasing in damage. What is that first dupe, just for context? When the user uses extreme attack, which was where? Extreme attack beast form. Okay, so when he uses that buff skill, basically. Beast form increases critical hit rate and critical hit damage by 3% every 1 second for 10 seconds. Oh, that sounds kind of busted as hell. The user's HP increases by 10% with the second dupe. That's actually extremely strong on him because he's centered around HP. Which, if that's the case, why doesn't he scale off of HP like these characters? Because they scale off of the max HP. They don't scale like it doesn't. Their damage doesn't get lower if they have less HP. It just scales off the max number. Why doesn't he scale that way? Why does he scale off of attack? All right. Increases the basic attack and core attack damage. Increase effective bleed targets. Okay, so there's an enhancement on that to 40%. The user's basic attack damage increases by 40% as well with the fourth dupe. And then the fifth one, the user's skill damage increases proportionally to 80% of the... God damn. So the way he's designed is that he is here to spam his basics. He's spamming this over and over and over. And then after you've used this, which also has a super short cooldown of 15 seconds, he is going to be spamming it more because the attack speed up. As for artifacts, like I said, he's going to work really good with several sets, actually, like when I look at it. I think he will function very well with when the battle starts, changes the user's gauge by 50%, increases the user and team members' power gauge. This is a good set, but I've never really found much of a use for it. He's going to be really good with just the standard set here, the Black Lion's helmet. It's going to work really well on him just for the attack increase, ignoring defense. It's going to be super strong with him, particularly when you get that dupe in for the criticals. Speaking of criticals, if you have that dupe especially, he's going to be really good with the hard leather helmet toughness set because of all the criticals. Also, one thing that I thought he would be really, really good with, like I said, was that other set. One? No, he doesn't. This one's kind of whatever. Where is it at? Shield one, Destroyer. Increase. Oh, this one. This isn't the one I was thinking about. This one actually fits him really good too. Increases the user's basic attack damage by 18%. Increases the user's core attack damage by 18%. And when an attack hits, charges the user's core gauge. I think this actually low-key may be his best set. This may actually be his best set low-key. Because he spams basic attacks and core attacks. And this just makes it to where he can use the core attack fast. This may be his best set. I guess it just kind of depends. I think you can make an argument for several sets, right? Wow. Okay. Oh, the one I was talking about is in this portion. Yeah, the one I was thinking about is in this portion. So you can run that with this. Executioner. No, not Executioner. Berserker. Whatever it is. It's in here somewhere. You guys get the point. I'm tired as hell. Here it is. Berserker. Yeah, the damage dealt increases with lower less HP. I think that combination would be kind of disgusting on this guy. What do you guys think? Anywho, I'm going to try to build him a little bit. I'll put some stuff on him. We'll take him into something. I'm not sure. We'll see. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. I'll see you guys next time.